LS11 Universe, it's Xander. Welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Welcome to Season 6. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, and welcome to new WWE Champion. The man who won in the main event of WrestleMania Night 1. The man who overcame the ring general Gunther. The man who is now the first ever competitor in the modern universe to win both the WWE and World Heavyweight Championships. Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. Thank you. I mean, seriously, thank you all so much. I could not have done this alone. We did it. This was not possible without all of you fighting for me, screaming for me, demanding that I get one more shot at the WWE Championship against Gunther. This championship isn't in my arms without all of your support. This doesn't happen without all of you. And I am forever grateful for everything you all did to get me here. You made your voices heard. You shouted Johnny Wrestling at the top of your lungs. You told management you wanted Johnny Wrestling. They listened. I would not have won that gauntlet without all of you screaming for me to do it. I would not have ever made it through the Elimination Chamber without all of you screaming for me to do it. I would not have been able to overcome Gunther last 2 nights ago without all of you screaming for me to do it. And now, I am the WWE Champion. And Johnny! Hey, Johnny, I'm really sorry to interrupt. I really am. Yes? Look, man, look, I promise I'm not doing anything sketchy here. I'm not trying to interrupt. But I have been given permission to be the one to tell you this. And I'm very excited about it. You're not trying to recruit me to your little street fight thing on the indies this weekend, right? No, I'm really not. But everyone should check out LAW on Saturday. But no. That's not your title. Excuse me? That's not your title. Because this is. See it. Johnny, congratulations on defeating Gunther and being the first man to win both the WWE and World Heavyweight Championships in the modern era of LS11 Universe. That championship in your hands was introduced 10 years ago. And it 11 years ago. Let's be real. The one that got introduced in 2013 was the same thing. Okay. We in the LS11 Universe management decided it was time for something else. So this is yours. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Can we get the camera on this? This is the championship I grew up watching on my TV as a kid. And now I get to be the one to bring it back. Well, you know what? I was already really excited to announce this tonight. But now I'm even more excited to announce, in the main event of Monday Night Raw, tonight, on draft night, I have made an open challenge. And in the main event tonight, I will be facing one of Raw's newest draft picks for this WWE Championship. But now, it is also my great excitement to announce, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raw's first draft pick. Oh, let's go! The first man drafted to Monday nights is the Cruiserweight Champion, Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa, the Cruiserweight Champion, able to float between Raw and SmackDown for the time being. But this means Ciampa when he is not the Cruiserweight Champion, is now exclusively a Monday Night Raw superstar once again. Tommaso Ciampa, his new Goldie in his arms. Gargano and Ciampa back together on Raw as well. Both of them champions as well. New Cruiserweight champ in the house, Tommaso Ciampa, is the first man competing in Season 6 of the LS11 universe. It is insane to think we are here at Season 6. I want to thank everyone who's joined us for this incredibly chaotic last few weeks as well. We are in the premiere week of Season 6. After this, we go back to regular uploads for everything. But this week is a full week of premieres, culminating this Saturday on the Xander LS11 channel with LAW Staying Alive. Tommaso Ciampa has made his way to the ring. Oh, here we go. We got another new draft pick arriving with this matchup. Andrade, Zelina Vega, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, the LWO has been drafted to Monday nights as well. And Andrade is going head-to-head with Tommaso Ciampa. I believe this is their first ever encounter as well here in the LS11 universe. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I do believe that this is the first time we've ever seen Ciampa and Andrade have a match against one another. So Andrade storming down to the ring tonight. El Idolo is here. He's got the entire LWO with him. He and Zelina both came up short in the Money in the Bank ladder matches this weekend at WrestleMania, but had great showings in them. And Andrade has been brought to Monday nights for the first time in 4 seasons. Last time he was on Raw was Season 2 of the LS11 universe. So, down to the ring comes Andrade. Andrade and Tommaso Ciampa is the first matchup of Season 6 in the LS11 universe. So, without any further ado, let's get Season 6 started, folks. Here we go. Ciampa and Andrade lock up. The ropes now, grabs onto him. The ropes, ducks under him, and Andrade pops into Hurricane Rana, taking down Ciampa. So that means so far we know several names that have already been drafted to Raw. We announced last night on the Season 5 Fallout stream, the retrospective stream for Season 5 of the LS11 universe, that we announced last night that, well, wait a minute, Andrade being saved now by Zelina, and Andrade floats over with a reverse DDT to Ciampa into a cover. 1, no, kick out from Ciampa. Cruiserweight title not on the line. Andrade does not fall in the 205 weight limit for that championship. Big knee strike there for Tommaso. I was going to say, we had it announced last night on the Season 5 Fallout stream, the retrospective stream, that for one more time, and we promise this is the last time for at least a few more years, the United States Champion Jey Uso and the Intercontinental Champion Nathan Frazier have swapped brands in the draft. Third year in a row those titles have swapped in the draft, and it is the last time for a long time, we promise. So the Final Testament is heading to Monday Night Raw. We will be seeing them later tonight as well. So we've had the Final Testament in full force. We have Andrade in the LWO. And now we've had Cruiserweight Champion Tommaso Ciampa drafted to Raw all tonight. And this is only our first match of the night. We still have plenty more. As Andrade grabs onto Ciampa and slams him down. Andrade goes up to the top rope now. Andrade gonna look to fly here. Andrade went for a moonsault. Ciampa out of the way. Ciampa grabs a hold of him now, and Ciampa, knee into the face, knocks him down. Tommaso's got him now, and Tommaso Ciampa kicks him in the ribs. Ciampa's got him back up to his feet now. Tommaso Ciampa with Andrade. No, Andrade counters. And Ciampa punches him. Here we go. Start with some strikes now between the two. This would be a big win for either man to kick off the season. Andrade, a former NXT champion. Ciampa, he's had a little bit of everything at this point in the LS11 universe. And Ciampa now smacking him into a knee strike, taking him down. And now Ciampa with Andrade in position for the knee strike from Ciampa into a cover on Andrade. Ciampa for the 1, for the 2. Kick out from Andrade. Andrade getting the shoulders up. Ciampa kicking away at him. Andrade comes in, hits that big back elbow strike, taking him down. Now Andrade grabs a hold of him. Andrade with Ciampa by the back of the head, takes him down with a neck breaker. Now Andrade coming up the ropes. Big drop kick to the Cruiserweight champ. Ciampa goes down now. Andrade's got him. And Andrade with Ciampa. Double axe handle takes him down. And now Ciampa rolling back towards his feet. Right hook connects from Andrade. Now Andrade with Ciampa off the ropes. Ducks him. Andrade leapfrogs him and goes for him. Ciampa holding his ground now. Ciampa firing back at him. Into a massive forearm. Now Ciampa firing away on Andrade again here. Ciampa's got him down. Kicking the ribs. Tommaso getting Andrade back up to his feet again now. Chops him into another punch. And Andrade and Ciampa. Here we go again. If John Cone would move just a little bit, we could see this exchange of strikes a little better. But I don't think he's going to. So they're going back and forth. Ciampa and Andrade. Ciampa. There's a punch. Andrade's got him though. Andrade goes for him. Ciampa countered. Andrade. Super kick to the Cruiserweight champion. Andrade now into a cover on Ciampa. 1 kick out from Tommaso. It's the first night of the season. It is must win for everybody. Especially now that we are keeping track. We've always kept track of win-loss records, but now we're keeping track of who's got the best record in the season, who's doing the most matches in the season, keeping track of people's statistics, not for any kind of like AEW style rankings, but just for who are the top competitors of the season. As Andrade takes down Ciampa now, and Andrade has a hold of Ciampa, dragging him towards the center of the ring now. Tommaso Ciampa dragged towards the center of the ring. Andrade going around to the legs now, and Andrade rolls him over. Ciampa punches him in the head, knocking him back. And now Ciampa with Andrade off the ropes. They collide. Cruz, whoa, nearly ate the knee strike there, and Andrade grabs Ciampa now into an armbar. Armbar now in on the Cruiserweight champion. Is Ciampa going to have to tap out? Ciampa rolls through and swings him through. Down goes Andrade now, and Ciampa hit with that elbow again from Andrade. Both men down. Andrade getting back up to his feet, though, and Andrade goes around to the legs of the champion. Grabs onto him now, and Andrade locks Ciampa in the figure 4. And Andrade looks to bridge it, shades of his wifey dearest. Figure 8. Figure 8 in on Ciampa, and Ciampa's flailing. That figure 8, it's twice as good as the original, as they say. He's got it in tight. Ciampa pushing back on the leg of Andrade, and Ciampa punches him in the head. Ciampa now with Andrade over the top. No, Andrade ducked into the ropes. Ciampa countered. Forearm strike from Tommaso. And now Ciampa into a discus clothesline. Ciampa crawls into the cover on Andrade now. Ciampa for the 1, 2. Kick out from Andrade. Ciampa putting the boots to him now. Andrade is down. Ciampa goes for him. Andrade floats over into neck breaker, taking him down. Andrade's got him now, and Andrade goes out of the ring here. Andrade hops the steps. And again, Andrade coming around ringside. He's got Ciampa from behind now, and Andrade. Neckbreaker to Ciampa. Ciampa goes down now. Andrade getting him back up to his feet. Andrade, no. Ciampa countering. Ciampa now. Knee into the face of Andrade. 6 count. Ciampa's got him down. Ciampa. 7 count. Andrade's down. Is he out? He's staggering back to his feet. 8 count. Andrade back in. Ciampa now. No. Ciampa sends Andrade off the ropes. They collide. Ciampa now. He's caught by Alita Low, and Andrade with a stun gun to Ciampa. Andrade now going up to the top rope, and Andrade looking for win for moonsault. Ciampa out of the way. Ciampa now grabs him, and Ciampa throws him over the top. Ciampa punches him, pulls him in for Willow's Bell. Rings the bell of Andrade with that one, and now Ciampa kicks him in the ribs, pulls him in. Fairy tale ending. Cover. Ciampa for the 1, 2, 3. Ciampa picks up the win over Andrade. Hell of an opener to the season with that one. Tommaso Ciampa is on top of the world. Ciampa and Gargano, champions together on Raw. Big win for Ciampa tonight. Whoa, wait a minute. Well, there's Damian Priest and Buddy Murphy. The Judgment Day are here. And Ciampa, well, he's coming in. Oh, and he takes down Priest. But Murphy, like a pack of wolves, Murphy and Priest. Ciampa trying to fight back against them, but it's 2-on-1. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get here in time. South of Heaven. Hello there, Tommaso. I don't believe we've met. You know, because I got fired before we actually could. But I'm the new leader of Judgment Day around here. Name's Buddy Murphy. Everyone says you're the baddest of the bad in LS11 universe. The best of the best. I beg to differ. Because now with me at the helm in place of the disappointing prince, you and everyone else are going to rise for the Judgment Day. Good evening, folks. This is your Raw General Manager, Big E. What a chaotic night it has already been so far, and we are only, 15, 16 minutes into the show? Not even 20 minutes into the season yet, and things are already chaotic. But I have a couple of draft picks to announce tonight. Some more names that are heading to Monday Night Raw in this draft include Ridge Holland, Carlito, Katana Chance, and Caden Carter. We'll be continuing to see more names arriving to Monday Night Raw throughout tonight, and we are going to be seeing even more action coming up. But let's continue on with our show. We have still got plenty more to come here on Draft Night. Alright, well, some more draft picks announced there by the Raw General Manager, Big E, heading into Season 6. But now, here comes the new Intercontinental Champion, Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier making his way down to the ring. The new Intercontinental Champion, the first person to beat Seth Rollins in almost 2 years. And now tonight, he is the man representing Final Testament as they have all been drafted to Monday Night Raw. So Nathan Frazier made his way to the ring. Let's hear from the new champion. The final testament has arrived to Monday Night Raw. Mondays are ours for the taking. Mondays, we make the roster fall and pray. But tonight is not about me. It is not about the beautiful Scarlet. It is not about the dominant authors of pain. Tonight is about your new Intercontinental Champion. So rise and show your respect to Nathan Frazier. Oh, Seth Rollins' body was giving out because he was the Intercontinental Champion for too long. Oh, Seth was holding back. Shut up! I beat Seth Rollins clean in the middle of the ring. Never did I go after the surgically repaired knee. Never did I use a low blow, a rake to the eyes, a weapon, an exposed turnbuckle, nothing. I was the better man, which is exactly what Seth said would happen, and would be the case if I defeated him last night. And now, after the final testament was traded to Raw in exchange for Jey Uso to SmackDown, no one is going to stop us. We are a dominant force. Doomsday. The authors of pain. And now, the Intercontinental Champion. A high bar was set by the former champion. And now, it is my time to ensure that that bar is raised, that bar is exceeded. Because there is no man on Raw mightier than the United Final Testament. Oh no. No one mightier than the Final Testament, huh? Interesting word choice there, Nate. Because here is the almighty Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley storming down to the ring. Bobby Lashley marching down to the ring. The Almighty is here. Lashley storming down to confront the Final Testament. He and Cross had quite the rivalry last year. Mr. Lashley, wonderful to see you again. No one mightier than Final Testament, huh? Quite the word choice there, kid. Because now you're on Raw, and Raw is my turf. Raw is the land of the Almighty, and you are in the land of the Giants, kid. You know, I've had a lot of championships in my career. Been U.S. champion a few times. TNA World Champion, Tag Team Champions, ECW. Played around there for a little while. But I've never had that Intercontinental title. And I think I want it. Yeah? Well, guess what? You're not getting it. Because you're walking in 4-on-1 against the Final Testament. I'll take those odds. And Lashley! Lashley taking down Cross and Frazier. Oh, there's the authors of pain. Axiom and Razor. Lashley trying to come out here and take on the Final Testament 4-on-1. And it's backfiring immediately. AOP beating the hell out of the Almighty. Lashley said he wanted a shot at the Intercontinental title. And Axiom and Razor taking him down. Look at that! In the ring, that's Rey Mysterio! Rey Mysterio's on Raw! He's been drafted from SmackDown tonight! And Rey Mysterio, the ultimate underdog, is taking the fight to the AOP! Rey Mysterio coming to the aid of Bobby Lashley. Wiping out both of the authors of pain there. And AOP backing up and retreating. Mysterio back into the ring. And Rey Mysterio runs in the ring. Run to a shot with the Intercontinental title from Nathan Frazier. And Nathan Frazier. Super kick to Mysterio. Into another. And Nathan Frazier. Dropping Rey. And Nathan Frazier. Stomp. Rey Mysterio tries to come to the aid of Bobby Lashley, who is standing up to Nathan Frazier carrying cross and the authors of pain. But the final testament stand tall tonight on Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Raw for the final testament. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on your new champion. Feast your eyes on the epitome of speed. Feast your eyes on the 7'4" Nigerian giant, Omos. Now you might be wondering, Omos is the Miz's bodyguard, so why would LA Knight be Omos's manager now? Well, Omos is contractually obligated to be in the corner of the Miz when he is paid to do so, but there is nothing in Omos's contract with the Miz that says that Omos cannot enlist the services of a manager such as myself for his solo outings. And now it is no longer a game of can you win the match in 5 minutes. It is a game of can you outlast Omos in 5 minutes. I'm gonna be real with you all. I don't think anyone can. I wouldn't be too sure that nobody can survive 5 minutes with Omos. Because last I checked, last night, I made it to about the 4-minute and 50-second mark. I won't say you got lucky last time, big guy. But what I will say is next time, it's going to be different. Street Profits are on Raw now, so you ain't gonna be running from me. You ain't gonna be ducking me for that title any longer. I'll be coming for you, Omos. We're not done. I look forward to it. We should probably have some more wrestling on this wrestling show, huh? As it is time for some tag team action. Here come the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the women who lost the gold just last night at WrestleMania Night 2. Shayna Baszler, Ivy Nile, the Strike Force, heading down to the ring. Shayna and Ivy tonight set for some tag team action as part of Raw. Of course, the new Women's Tag Team Champions Team Kick over on SmackDown. Shayna and Ivy want their rematch, but tonight they've been told that they've got to deal with another team drafted to Raw tonight first. The Strike Force has made their way down to the ring. As well, hang on a minute, here we go. Making their way to Raw from NXT. It's the Sky Pirates, Kairi Sane and Io Sky. Kairi and Io are back on Monday Night Raw. Kairi and Io making their way down to the ring. Io Sky, a former Raw Women's Champion in her own right. And Io and Kairi, a big matchup tonight for them as they are officially back onto Monday Night Raw. So Kyrie and Io taking on Shayna and Ivy right here, right now on Monday Night Raw. Only our second matchup of the night. We've had quite the intense and quite the action-filled night so far. As here we go, big kick there from Shayna, starting it off against Kyrie. Kyrie knocking her down now, and Kyrie Sane grabs her. German suplex to Shayna, taking her down. Kyrie Sane now. Knees to the ribs of Baszler. Now Kyrie into a cover on Shayna. Kyrie Sane. Here we go for the 1, 2. No, Shayna kicks out at 1. Also, you can see I fixed the giant Shayna Baszler glitch. I had to do a little bit of work to make it happen, but I did make it happen. As Kyrie got at her, Shayna grabs onto her now, and Shayna Baszler pulls her in. Kick into the face of Kyrie Sane, taking her down. Now Shayna's got her down, goes for Kyrie. Kyrie Sane thrown in the corner of Strike Force now, and Shayna punches her in the ribs. And right into the chest. Shayna Baszler's knocking her back now, and Shayna grabs onto Kyrie, pulls her in. Shayna Baszler's got her up. Kyrie Sane rolls through, cover on Shayna. Kyrie Sane for the 1. No, Shayna counters. 1, no, Kyrie kicks out. Now Shayna Baszler pulls her in, scoops up Kyrie Sane. Shayna Baszler, DDT! Into Hurricane Rana, taking her down. Shayna now grabs onto Io, and Shayna Baszler, no, Io knocking her back, and Kyrie goes for the baseball slide. And be careful there. She only hit Io if she wasn't careful. And Kyrie, wipes out. Shayna was able to get out of the way. And now Io and Shayna now knocked back, covered by Kyrie. No, Shayna kicks out. And Kyrie makes the tag. Io Sky is in now, and Io Sky goes to the legs of Baszler. Kyrie Sane's got to get out of the ring before she gets her team disqualified here. Shayna Baszler kicking the ribs, pulls her in. Shayna Baszler grabs Io and drives her into the mat. Covered out by Baszler on Sky. Kick out from Io Sky. Io Sky back to her feet. Shayna grabs onto her though, and Shayna pulls her in for neckbreaker, taking her down. And now Shayna Baszler going towards the corner. Tag is made. Ivy Nile is in. Ivy Nile enters the mix now, and Ivy Nile coming in, goes for a rolling kick. And Io Sky grabs her, and a massive German to Ivy Nile. And now Io Sky, roundhouse kick. Io Sky now firing away at Ivy Nile now, knocking her back here. Ivy Nile slams her down by the back of the head. Kyrie Sane takes the cheap shot now. Now Io Sky staggering as Ivy Nile dealing with Kyrie Sane. Chop block from Io, taking her down. And Sky! I don't know how she quite pulled that off, but ouch. It looked like she collided with the ring post during that dive too. Rolling kick from Ivy takes her down. Now Ivy getting her back up now. Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile. Sent across ringside by Io. Io Sky back into the ring now. For the count of 5 now. 6. 7 count. 8 count. 9. Io, what are you doing? Or excuse me, Ivy, what are you doing? Ivy breaks the count. Let's wait a minute now. Io rolls her through. Backslide, cover. 1, 2, no. I'm now seeing what everyone's talking about with update 1.11. Really did break tag matches, huh? Roundhouse kick there from Io. Really glad that WrestleMania was done on version 1.9. And down goes Shayna. And Io accidentally hits the referee. John Cone took the worst of that one. The ribs of Ivy knocks her down, and Io Sky up to the top rope. Io Sky over the moonsault. Cover for the 1, 2, 3. Sky Pirates with the win. Sky Pirates with the win over Strikeforce tonight. Io and Kyrie, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Sky Pirates with the win, but wait a minute! Jade Cargill! The former WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill is ambushing the Sky Pirates. They just went through a whole match and Jade has seemingly been drafted to Raw and is wiping them both out. Jade Cargill is furious after losing the WWE Women's Championship to Alba Fire and then seemingly not even getting a rematch because of Blair Davenport. As she grabs Kyrie for Jaded. And here comes Io though, and Io trying to get some kind of fight back in her, but Jade with another one. And Ivy and Shayna not happy about this. These two heading to the back now. Oh, what the? Ivy Nile! What are you doing? Ivy Nile just hit Shayna Baszler in the back, and Ivy Nile hammering away at Shayna with the chair. What the hell? Ivy Nile has snapped Ivy Nile. Shayna's trying to fight back against her. But Ivy Nile, this woman mentored her for the last 2 years. Strikeforce has imploded before our eyes. And Ivy Nile, the Dragon Sleeper on Shayna. And Ivy Nile snaps. Excuse me, Mr. Raw General Manager. Oh, great. Robert, what can I do for you? It's the season premiere. Yes, indeed, and I'm here to talk to you about a Women's World Championship match for my client. Robert, why would I talk to you about a title match for Chelsea right now? Oh, no, Mr. Langston. I'm not talking about Chelsea. I'm talking about the new addition to my clientele. I'm talking about my newest recruit. I'm talking about the newest woman to enlist my services. I'm talking about Miss Tiffany Stratton. You're representing Tiffany Stratton now. Yes, I am. Oh, great. Meet me in my office. Alright, we got some more singles action. We're going to be moving back into a bit more regular action now. We're going to be having action a bit more regularly on the rest of the show. It's just a very segment-heavy opening tonight. But making his official debut on Monday Night Raw, he's been drafted from NXT. It's Joe Gacy making his way down to the ring. Great to see Joe Gacy finally getting this opportunity here on Raw. He struggled a little bit in NXT over the last few months, ever since the return of NXT. Joe Gacy makes his way down to the ring. And Gacy tonight goes one-on-one with Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin making his way down to the ring. to burn the ship sign. Yeah, great showing in the Money in the Bank ladder match on Saturday night. And so Corbin storming down to the ring. Corbin looking to start season 6, excuse me, off with a victory. Corbin and Gacy coming up next. Corbin and Gacy, one-on-one. Here we go, and... oh, Gacy starts it off strong with a drop kick. And a right hook there from Corbin knocks him back. Corbin hits the ropes, and clothesline, taking down Joe Gacy. Goes for a big boot. Gacy out of the way now, and Gacy with Corbin. Into the corner now, Joe Gacy goes for a clothesline. Baron Corbin counters with an elbow, and Baron Corbin. Right hook takes him down now. Corbin getting Joe Gacy back up to his feet. Corbin with a jab. And forearm strike knocks him down. Baron Corbin hits the ropes and punch into the head. Back up to his feet now. Gacy right hook into the back of Corbin now, and Joe Gacy crossbody taking him down. Gacy now with Corbin into the corner. Joe kicked in the head. And Corbin with a big boot. Corbin getting him back up to his feet now. Kicks him in the ribs. Baron Corbin punches him in the back. Kicks him back up to his feet again now. Baron Corbin firing away at him now. And Baron Corbin. No, Joe Gacy going into the legs. Gacy goes for him. Countered. Baron kicking the ribs now. And Baron Corbin grabs Joe Gacy. Sends him on the ropes now. And Corbin into deep six to Joe Gacy. Corbin taking him down like it was nothing. Oh, Joe Gacy. Here we go. Rolls him through. One. No. Thought we could be seeing a huge upset there for a moment. As Gacy's put Corbin in the corner now, and Joe Gacy. Crossbody into the corner. Corbin staggers. Gacy. Wait for him. Corbin into end of days. 1, 2, 3. Massive win there for Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin starts the season off strong. Baron Corbin with a win. Gotta wonder what happens next for Joe Gacy, though. He's here on Raw. But what now? The world is in our hands now. But you're sick. You're hurt. I've been hurt too. And a hurt man has to heal somehow. A hurt man hurts people. Hurt people hurt people. And you, all you've ever wanted was a family. All you've ever wanted was to be loved. All you've ever wanted was to be appreciated. All you've ever wanted was to be respected, to be heard, to be seen. You wanted a family. I can give you a family. The door is open. The world is in our hands. All you ask is for love. For someone to notice you. They all did nothing. I'll give you a family. The door's open for you. Come home. And we'll teach them the consequences. Run. Alright, we got some more action coming up as here comes Grayson Waller to the ring. Grayson Waller, the Aussie aggressor, the Thunder from Down Under. The highlight of the night, Grayson Waller heading down to the ring. Waller last night, the last couple nights at WrestleMania weren't the best nights for Waller. We saw Waller get interrupted by Wade Barrett, who threatened to hit him with a bullhammer a couple of nights ago. And then last night, well, he tried to host a Grayson Waller effect at WrestleMania. And, well, I would say it had a great effect. It did not, though. He ended up being laid out again. So Grayson Waller has made his way to the ring. We got a whole new season here in the LS11 universe. A whole new season here on Monday Night Raw. And Grayson Waller still on Monday Night Raw, going 3 years strong now. 3 years strong on Monday night for Grayson Waller. But what's changed? Nothing. Every year I get outshined by shiny new toys that Raw gets to play with. Every time I turn around, there's someone new around here. Well, that's going to change. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're someone that's been on Raw all this time. If you're someone from SmackDown. I don't even care if you're one of the shiny new toys from NXT. Whoever I'm facing tonight is in for a hurting, courtesy of Grayson Waller. Oh, hang on a minute. All right, here we go. This is exciting. The NXT North American Champion is here. Axiom is on Monday Night Raw. He's been drafted to Raw as the North American Champion. Axiom. Waller was complaining about shiny new toys. Well, wouldn't you know it? Making his way down to the ring. Axiom, the North American Champion, is on Raw, and Grayson Waller does not seem happy about this fact. If you have not watched LS11 NXT, this man is a highlight of that show. I haven't seen the standings for the Season 5 End of Year Awards yet. I'm recording this beforehand. But Axiom is a strong contender for NXT Star of the Year this year. And if he didn't win it, he was definitely a very strong contender. He's been the North American Champion throughout the entire quote-unquote Reloaded era. And he's putting the title on the line right now. I didn't even realize he was. I didn't realize this was going to be a title match today. So, Axiom and Grayson Waller is happening on Raw for the NXT North American Championship. How about that? So, Axiom hands John Cone that North American title. Grayson Waller gonna try and win the North American title here tonight. All right. Waller and Axiom. Any further ado, here we go. Axiom starts off with a big forearm to Waller. Now Grayson Waller grabs Axiom, pulls him in, sends him into the corner. Big splash. Axiom now grabbed by the back of the head by Grayson, and Grayson Waller sends him head first into the turnbuckle. Axiom with an elbow strike now, knocking him back, and Axiom another forearm strike into standing shooting star on Waller. Into a cover now, Axiom for the 1, 2, no! Waller kicks out. Axiom's caught now, Grayson Waller Throws him into the referee. Clothesline, taking down the North American champion. Axiom now gets caught and pulled in by Waller. Waller has him for a jump, for an arm drag. And now taking him down, pulling back on the arm. Axiom pulling down on the arm of Grayson Waller now, and Axiom having his face rubbed into the mat by Grayson Waller. And Grayson Waller drops the elbow. And now Waller's got him. DDT! Waller could look to win his first ever championship if he could beat Axiom tonight. One. No. Kick out from Axiom. He has his foot on the rope too, Cone. What are you doing? Now Waller kicking away at Axiom. Punches him in the head. Down goes the North American champion. This is the first time we've ever seen a champion drafted from NXT while they were still holding gold in the entirety of LS11 Universe. Even in the original era of NXT, we never saw something like this. We've seen Axiom compete on SmackDown as the North American champion, but it wasn't being drafted. It was a special occasion for the start of the 2K24 era of LS11 Universe, as Grayson Waller with Axiom off the ropes ducks him, leapfrogs him, and Waller went for an elbow. Axiom countered now. Axiom's got him up on his shoulders, and Axiom has him up, takes him down into Rings of Saturn. Locked in on Grayson Waller. Axiom trying to make Waller tap out here. Axiom has it in on Waller, but Waller rolling him through now. Waller with elbows to Axiom. Axiom knocked back now. Grayson Waller goes for a right hook. Axiom counters. Axiom goes for a knee. Kick in the face by Grayson. Grayson Waller turns him over now, and Waller with Axiom. Waller, triangle choke. Triangle choke for the North American title. Grayson Waller's got it in. Axiom in trouble now. Axiom. Knocking him back now and goes for a kick, trying to knock him back here. Waller turns him around. Countered. Golden ratio. Cover by Waller, or on Axiom. 2, 3. Axiom with the win. Just like that, Axiom with the win over Grayson Waller. Just like that, Axiom. Welcome to Monday Night Raw to this guy. Hell of a win there for Axiom tonight. And folks, I can confirm now, Axiom will return to NXT tomorrow as well. Axiom will defend the North American title again tomorrow. Axiom with the big win there. We still have plenty more to come here on Raw. Well, well. Look at you, little bro. You know, you could have told me you were coming back to WWE. Had to keep it a secret, you know. It's what I do best. And look at us now. Both of us on Monday Night Raw. Oh, don't you mean Monday Night Rollins? He's not here, is he? No, he's not. So, you decided you're done with him too? I decided I'm done with all the good things that happened in my career being attributed to the fact that he, for a limited amount of time, mentored me and then stabbed me in the back and got me fired. Yeah. So, Final Testament and the Judgment Day are both on Raw now, huh? It seems we are. Agree to, stay out of each other's way? Maybe even help each other out along the way? I think we could do that. I think this is going to be the start of a beautiful friendship. Alright, well, we've got some more singles action coming up next, as here comes the WWE Women's World Champion to the ring. Here comes Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez ready for action tonight. The Women's World Champion managed to successfully fend off Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania last night. And she is right back for more action tonight. So Roxanne Perez ready for more action, ready to just pick right back up. So Perez, the women's world champ, is here. Perez tonight is going one-on-one with Nikki Cross. The twisted Nikki Cross making her way to the ring. So Nikki Cross and Roxanne Perez, our next matchup here tonight. Cross and Perez one-on-one. We know Roxanne Perez has a whole plethora of challengers lining up to face her this season, and she's looking to send a message to all of them right now. She takes down Nikki Cross right out of the gate with a Fez press now, and Roxanne Perez into wheelbarrow facebuster takes her down. Grabs hold of her, getting her back up to her feet now. Roxanne grabs onto her. Now Nikki counters. Cross throws her into the corner. Cross knocked back by Perez now, and Roxanne, big drop kick, takes her down. Perez now goes down, ground and pound here onto the head of Nikki Cross. Cross getting taken down now. Perez firing away. Nikki Cross back up to her feet now. Nikki Cross grabs a hold of her, pulls her in. Nikki Cross with Perez over the top, out to the floor, down she goes. Follows her to the outside here now, and Nikki Cross goes back into the ring. Cross goes out of the ring now, and Perez, drop kick, takes her down. Roxanne grabs onto Nikki now, and Roxanne throws her into the barricade. Gets her back up to her feet now. Nikki Cross in trouble here. Roxanne throws her back into the apron. Cross getting picked back up again now by Roxanne. Roxanne Perez grabs her now, and Perez throws Cross back into the ring. Roxanne now grabs onto her, gets her back up to her feet again. Goes for a chop, gets caught. Nikki Cross gets caught with elbow strikes now. Roxanne Perez knocking her back here, and Roxanne drop kick takes her down. Grabs a hold of her again now. Roxanne getting Nikki back up, firing away at her. Roxanne Perez trying to keep this one quick, it would seem. She pulls her in, and leg sweep takes her down. Perez now getting Cross back up to her feet. Roxanne Perez, right hooks connecting, knocking back Nikki Cross, kicking the ribs, forearm strike, knocks her back. Roxanne comes in, clothesline, taking down Nikki. Roxanne Perez firing away at her again. Nikki Cross coming back in, goes for a clothesline. Perez counters. Perez kicks her in the ribs, and here we go with Pop Rocks. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, pretty much like it was nothing, Roxanne Perez has picked up the win over Nikki Cross. Big win there for the women's champion, and a strong start to Season 6 for Roxanne Perez. Oh, well, there's Tiffany Stratton. She beat AJ Lee last night at WrestleMania, and Tiffany and Roxanne yelling at one another. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, no. Chelsea Green with an unprettier to Roxanne Perez. And Chelsea turning Roxanne over for Tiffany to hit her with the PME. A match made in hell has arrived to Monday Night Raw. These two have been on Raw for the last year already, but now Robert Stone has brought two nightmares of women together. Oh no. Big E, I pray for you, sir. Your life is about to be hell this season. Chelsea and Tiffany lay out the women's world champion. Oh no. Well, I believe we now know who truly is the face who runs the place around here. John Cena's done for. I finished the job that I started at WrestleMania last night. John Cena has been taken care of, and now I am back on top here on Monday Night Raw. And I would have accepted Johnny Gargano's open challenge tonight. But apparently the rule is it has to just be one of the new signings Monday Night Raw. But that's fine, because soon I will make my presence known around here, and I'm going to remind everyone that the phenomenal one is the one that's going to be on top of Monday Night Raw. We got a newly designed WWE title. We got a classic back. I'm going to be holding that before it's all said and done. It is now time for the main event of the first episode of Season 6. A WWE Championship match. Look at it! Look at it! It's beautiful! It's beautiful! You can get it in the Pro Wrestling Mods Discord by becoming one of their Patreon backers. It's beautiful! The Winged Eagle, I love it! Johnny Gargano, the new WWE Champion, holding an open challenge to anyone that has signed with Raw in the draft to come out here and face him in the main event. What a week it was for Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Gargano has made his way down to the ring. Johnny Wrestling ready for action. We're going to find out who it is. What new signing is facing Gargano tonight? Oh, hold on just a minute. That's the national treasure, Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis marching down to the ring. Nick Aldis is here. Aldis seems to have gotten out of SmackDown after everything that happened. Got out of SmackDown after losing the match to Cody this past weekend at WrestleMania. Gargano and Aldis one-on-one here in our main event. Gargano knocked off the referee. Oh, chop block from Aldis to the WWE Champion. Gargano goes down now, and Aldis slamming him down by the back of the head. Aldis knocks him down now. Nick Aldis goes for a knee strike. Gargano out of the way. Johnny Wrestling now grabs a hold of him. Throws Aldis into the corner. Johnny Gargano. Big drop kick connects. Now Gargano coming on the ropes. Big drop kick again. Gargano's got Aldis down now, and Gargano kicks to Nick Aldis. Aldis coming back in. Clothesline. Knocking him down. Grabs a hold of him now, and Nick Aldis pulled in. And clothesline from Johnny Wrestling. Gargano's got him down now. Gargano. Elbow. Johnny Gargano firing back at him now. And Nick Aldis back to his feet. Aldis with a chop. Countered. Now Johnny grabs the ropes. Hits it. And DDT to Nick Aldis. Knocks him down. Gargano's got him down now. And Johnny Gargano firing away at Nick Aldis. Aldis coming back in now. And Nick Aldis with a chop. Goes for another one. Gargano counters now. And Johnny Wrestling springboard. Poison Rana. Then Nick Aldis takes him down. Gargano putting the boots to him. Aldis comes in. Bulldog to Johnny Wrestling. Gargano back to his feet now. Nick Aldis pulls him in. Grabs him. Lifts him up. And suplex takes him down. Aldis now cover to the WWE Champion. One kick out from Gargano. Gargano back to his feet now. Nick Aldis has him up. Has him down. Gargano goes down now. Nick Aldis with a right hook. Gargano's caught. And big neck breaker there, taking him down. Nick Aldis goes for a knee drop on Gargano, who gets out of the way. Johnny Wrestling, super kick. Gargano gets him back up again now. Johnny Gargano, double axe handle. Into another one. And now Johnny grabs Aldis, rolls him through, kicks him in the head. Aldis goes into the corner. Now Johnny Gargano with Nick Aldis in the corner. Gargano's got a hold of him. Gargano with Aldis up. Johnny Gargano, lawn dart, takes down Nick Aldis. Into a cover now on the National Treasure for the 1, 2. Nick Aldis gets the shoulders up. Aldis now rolls out of the ring, and Johnny Gargano is in here. Gargano with Aldis. Position now. Johnny running the ropes, getting some speed built up. Gargano dives out onto Nick Aldis. Aldis is down now. Gargano getting him back up to his feet. Johnny wrestling. Knocked back by Aldis. Nick Aldis has got him now, and Aldis with Gargano back into the ring. For the count of 2, Gargano goes for a punch. Aldis counters. Aldis into, big power slam. Now Gargano staggers. Nick Aldis has got a hold of him. Aldis with Gargano puts him in the ropes now. Nick Aldis with a right hook to Gargano. Nick Aldis dumped over the top rope by Johnny. Johnny wrestling. Went for the senton. Aldis out of the way. Aldis now slamming him down. Gargano's down now. Nick Aldis with Gargano back to his feet. And back into the ring goes Aldis now. Johnny Gargano. Here we go. Nick Aldis. Oh, Gargano. Final beat DDT. Into a cover now on Nick Aldis. Gargano for the 1, 2. Nearly got him. Aldis kicks out. And Johnny Gargano. Elbow drop taking him down. Gargano goes for him again. Nick Aldis sweeps the leg. Aldis now turns Gargano over now, and Aldis grabs onto the champion. Johnny Gargano gets back up, though. And now Johnny runs into an elbow from Aldis. Now Nick Aldis has got a hold of him. Aldis slamming him down by the back of the head repeatedly. Aldis now with Gargano. Elbows him in the head. Now Aldis has got Gargano and drops a knee across the back of his head. Aldis just holding Gargano down now. Johnny wrestling's down. Nick Aldis. Right hook takes him down again. Gargano now throws down the arm of Aldis. Johnny Gargano kicking away at him now. Aldis is down. Gargano ducks him and super kick taking him down. Johnny wrestling goes over the top rope. Gargano. Oh, wait a minute. There's Carl Anderson of the OC. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Look out. Dexter Lumis, Johnny's weird friend. Johnny's weird buddy, Dexter. Dexter Lumis taking out Carl Anderson. And Tommaso Ciampa hopping the barricade to take out Luke Gallows. Well, there's AJ Styles staring down Gargano. Oh, but hang on a minute. Mr. Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens. No, man, Kevin, think about it. Let me take him out for you. Free cash in, right then and there. Kevin Owens, I think he's thinking about... Wait a minute. Stunner! I promised I wasn't going to cash in on you like that. When I do it, I'm going to do it right. Now go kick his ass. Well, Nick Aldis, the referee, is distracted in all this. Aldis has grabbed a chair. And Aldis... Wait a minute. That's Austin Theory. And Theory and Aldis yelling at one another. Aldis calling Theory a waste of space. And Austin Theory sends Aldis into the steps. The referee is still distracted by everything going on with Gargano's buddies. And Austin Theory jumping the man who's the reason the 6 is over. The man who called him a waste of space on Friday. And Aldis staggers back to his feet as Johnny wrestling hits him with the final beat. And Johnny Gargano tuning up the band for sweet chin music to Nick Aldis. For the 1, 2, 3. Gargano beats Aldis in the main event to retain the WWE Championship. Austin Theory with a shock arrival to Monday Night Raw as well. That means 3 of the 4 last members of the 6 before the group was ended are on Raw now. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching tonight. Johnny Gargano standing tall. Oh, and over at ringside, Tommaso Ciampa and Buddy Murphy of Judgment Day are brawling. And there's Final Testament's Karrion Kross getting to a fight with Kevin Owens. Remember, we saw earlier tonight Matthews and Frazier talking about a potential alliance between Final Testament and Judgment Day. And there's the Intercontinental Champion Nathan Frazier getting to it with Gargano's buddy Dexter Lumis at ringside. But I'm running the math here. There's 4 of Gargano and his friends. But there's a lot more of Final Testament and Judgment Day. As Lumis is coming after Frazier, but Nathan Frazier taking him down. Oh, hang on a minute! Oh, Priest was ambushing Gargano in the ring! It's Randy Orton! Randy Orton's on Raw! The Viper is the final draft pick! We had 1 name left to show up tonight, and it turns out to be Randy Orton. Randy Orton's marching down to the ring. Randy Orton is here. Well, Randy Orton storming down to the ring as Damian Priest grabs Gargano by the throat looking for South of Heaven. RKO. And sweet chin music. And now old rivals find... Really?